So I've got a question. Do you feel like you're always behind in life? Hey, hi, how's it going, everybody? Dr. Goat here once again with another Car Talks video, and today I want to talk about comparison and why you should not be comparing yourself to others. So, I know that this is a common thing to do. I know that a lot of us do it, and unless you've really put effort into focusing on not comparing yourself to others, that's probably a big way of how you judge yourself and where you're at in life to where you think you should be. Talking about feeling behind, a couple months ago, I believe it was, I shared on my personal Facebook a post talking about, feeling like you're behind in your 30s. And the post itself was literally comparing, people in this day and age being in their 30s comparing to, say, their parents or their grandparents back when they were in their 20s. And it's literally, comparing, people thinking they should have a house by this age, or that they should be married by a certain age, or have kids by a certain age, or be financially stable by a certain age. It's all comparing yourself to others. And frankly, if we as people keep comparing ourselves to other people, we're always going to feel like we're behind. We're always going to feel like we're not as accomplished, we're not as good looking, we're not where we should be financially, we're not. You look at this happy family here and you're like, man, I wish I was like that. I wish I had the six-pack abs. I wish I had bigger muscles. I wish I had a girlfriend that was that attractive. I wish, comparing ourselves to others. As I thought about it, as I thought about making this video, I was like, I have recently been being very conscious about how I'm thinking and where I'm placing my energy, but I know I still do it from time to time, probably more than I'd like to admit. And I know that growing up until fairly recently, that was always what I was doing, was comparing myself to others. And frankly, I think that that's a big reason why I've always been so kind of insecure with myself. Regardless of where I had gotten with my fitness, where I had gotten financially, get raises or you make more money doing this or that. And I found myself always comparing myself to others. And even when I get something like this Subaru here was something that I dreamed about getting for years, and I got it. I loved it for a little while, and then all of a sudden it was like yeah, but it's not this, it's not that, and look at that guy that's got a new Corvette, or look at them with their Porsche, or always you dream of something, you set a goal. Maybe not even set a goal. Like, it might just end up happening because you're thinking about it so much. But you sit there wanting something so badly. Like I say, whether it's girlfriend or boyfriend, a certain level of fitness, certain finances, a certain car, whatever it is, you sit there wanting it, dreaming about getting it. Like, man, I'll be so happy when I get that. And then you get it, and you're almost immediately then comparing it to something that someone else has that's even, in your eyes, even better. And I know that it's just a typical thing that we do as humans, but what we really need to be doing is just comparing yourself to yourself. Each day trying to be better. You know, each day working to make yourself a little bit better, yourself a little bit better financially, yourself a little bit better physically. Comparing yourself to others will always keep you wanting more, always keep you feeling like you're less than. To make kind of a stupid statement here, I've mentioned it in other videos as well. This video game that I've been playing, MX Bikes. I got that game literally because I seen people on YouTube playing it and having real fun at it, and they were flying around these tracks, doing, you know, different tricks, and just real good at the game. Real good at it. And didn't realize it at the time, but you know, some of these people have literally put in thousands of hours of time on that game. Thousands of hours. And that's how they've gotten to be that good. But I seen them doing that and immediately was like, you know, in my head, like, okay, this is sweet. This is going to be a fun game. I can do this. Downloaded the game, was definitely not good at it at all. And I was comparing myself to them. I was like, wow, I suck at this, and this game sucks, and I don't want to play it anymore. Needless to say, I have played it more. But, you know, I found myself immediately comparing myself to others. And I think that's a big reason why people, you know, they will see someone doing something and they'll be like, man, that looks like fun, or man, look how strong they are, whatever it is. And they will decide to start that thing. And when they're not immediately as good as that person at doing that certain thing, I feel like that's a big reason that people try something for a very short period of time and then quit, because they are comparing themselves to someone else and not realizing, maybe realizing but not mentally thinking about it, that person has put in so much time and effort to get as good as they are at that thing, and you see that you're not immediately that good, and you're like, okay, I suck, I'm done. So it's literally comparing yourself to others could potentially be taking you out of something that you could be great at if you put in the time and effort. If you just compared yourself to yourself and where you were at. So I'm going to try to add in a video right here that I know I've seen it before, but I just seen it earlier on Eric Thomas, E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher. Seen on his Instagram. I'm going to try to add it in here because it's a good representation of comparison and how we all compare ourselves and how, you know, that breaks down over time. So try to think about it, or try to realize when you're comparing yourself to others. Try to learn to just compare you to you. Who you were the day before, and just try to be better. You know, every time that you do a little bit better at something than you were the previous time, celebrate it. You know, enjoy that you've gotten better. Look at the progress you've made and enjoy it. So that's about all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below. Let me know of a time where you've compared yourself to others and how maybe you realized that you were doing that and you had to take a step back and think about what you were doing. As always, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.